Welcome to DWBIADDA channel. Please subscribe for latest training videos.
Hi guys, so today we'll talk about how to install Jenkins on your local machine. Okay, so for that I'll type Google in Jenkins, and the first link there are few options like you can download Jenkins. There are other documentation. We'll go for installing Jenkins. Okay, so here's a page for a manual to how install Jenkins in your local machine. Your machine could be your Windows, Mac OS, or your Linux machine. Okay, so these are the prerequisites for installing the Jenkins. Like there must be at least 256 MB of RAM on your machine, 1 GB of disk space, and all that. Okay, apart from that, apart from your hardware prerequisite, there must be a Java installed on your machine. Okay, without that Jenkins won't work. Okay, so here are ways to install Jenkins. Like you can install Jenkins on Docker, like you simply install a Docker container of Jenkins Docker container in your machine, or you can, there are few steps. If you are in Mac OS, you can follow this. If you're on Windows, you can follow this, or if you are on Linux, you will follow this, which we are going to do in this lecture. Okay, so let me quickly go to my Ubuntu machine. So I'm in my machine. So first thing what I'll do, I'll install Java on my local machine. Okay, I'll use apt-get for that. So as you can see, my Java has been installed on this. Oops. Yes, you can see the Java has been installed on my machine. Okay, now I'll go ahead and install with the installation of Jenkins. Okay, so I'll follow these steps as stated here. I'll copy this and then I'll move to my machine and paste it here. Oops, sorry, run command. Yes, okay, now I'll add this key on my apt source list. Cool, now I'll update it and then we'll install Jenkins. I'll add auto approval -y. So let's wait for a second. Okay, cool, it's pretty quick. So it's been installed. Now let's go ahead and install our Jenkins. Yes, so now as you can see, our Jenkins has been installed. So if you want to see, I'll type netstat-tulpn. Yes, our Jenkins is running because it usually runs on port 80. But yeah, you can change that port. We'll discuss about it, how you can change the port number into Jenkins in our later lecture. Okay, now let's quickly go ahead and access our Jenkins. So let me get my public IP curl ifconfig.co. So here's my public IP. I'll copy it and let me show you the screen. So I'll paste it here with the port 8080. Cool, so we are able to access our Jenkins portal. Okay, so first thing which you want to do in order to access your let me bring down my capturing window. Yeah, so the first thing what you will do is what it is saying, please copy the password from the location which is given above. Okay, so I'll copy this location, I'll go to my machine and I'll cat it out. So here's the key which I have copied and now I'll paste it here. I'll continue. Now you'll see a setup wizard for your Jenkins. Okay, there are two options. Either you can go ahead and select your plugins to install, or you can install the Jenkins with the suggested plugins. Okay, which is what a recommended procedure is. So I'll follow this. I'll choose this. Install suggested plugins. So what it will do, it will install all the plugins automatically. See, it's installing. All these are all the suggested plugin like build timeout, and Jenkins is most of the part is plugin. There are a lot of plugins available in Jenkins. We'll get to know how we can work around with all these plugins. Okay, and these are very useful. So let's wait for a while. Okay, so here we are. So now our installation is complete. Now we can give it a username, a password. I'll give it a simple password. Okay. Okay. You can type your full name or email address. I'll leave it as always. Sorry, as it is. Oh, no, you need an email address. So let me quickly enter my email address and we'll see you on the next window. Okay, so you can either enter your URL if, on which you want to access your Jenkins, or just you can leave it as it is, which I am going to do it, and save and finish. Start using Jenkins. Sweet. So yes, so we have successfully installed Jenkins on our machine, and yeah, we'll talk about it very soon, how what are all these things and how we can configure project in Jenkins and all that in our later lecture. Okay, so I hope you get to understand how you can follow up an installation on your machine. I have done this on my AWS EC2 instance, but you can do it on your Mac OS, Windows, or any operating system you want to do that. Okay, so thank you.